I just realized the camera's in the wrong spot. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, welcome to Mindful Mondays, guys. Today's session is on mindfulness practices and their uses. Now, I love mindfulness as a topic and as something, as an exercise to do. Mindfulness is a broad term that is given to practices that help a person be present in the moment and develop conscious awareness. But it's a little bit more than that. And I want to come at it from this point of view. You have a mind, but you are not your mind. I want you to think about this for a second. Your mind is a tool that allows you to think, perceive the world, and helps you survive. But it's not who you are. Just because you think thoughts and you've had previous experiences, that might not be who you are. You use your mind to think, but your mind also has its own way of being. It has its own programming through the experiences that it has. Most of what goes on inside a person's mind can be quite destructive. I mean, we can all agree on this. We can have hate, we can have lust, we can have doubt, we can have anxiety-inducing thoughts that run around through our mind. And for most people, their mind is not a fun place to be. It's not their friend. This is why most people try and escape it so often with addictions, being on their phone all the time. For a lot of people, one of the worst things that they can imagine is being alone with themselves. That's really what most people's biggest fear is, just being alone by themselves. Take away the phone, take away everything, just left alone with their own thoughts. Now, what are your thoughts? They're part of your mind. So mindfulness practices are designed to help you live with your mind in a more harmonious way. They're designed to help you mend that friendship so that you can play with your mind. You can make it be your best friend. You can be present in a moment. You can sit there and not need any distractions. Just be completely present and just sit there and actually experience joy. For most people, it's anxiety or it's doubt or it's an uncomfortable experience to just sit there and be quiet and just be present in a moment. So there's a few different ways that you can practice mindfulness to connect yourself with your mind in a harmonious way. So first of all, there's meditation. All that is you put on some music, or you can just do it with no music, and you sit there and you just observe your breathing. You can just observe your breathing going in and out, and just sitting there being comfortable with your mind. It'll try and think, it'll try and tell you different things. Get up, move, think about this. And you try and control your mind and calm it and just focus on your breath. You can also practice meditation by releasing thoughts that come up. You can sit there and as they come up, just releasing them. What you're doing in this situation through meditation is you're learning to control your mind. You're either going to be, one of my favorite sayings is, your mind is a useful servant, but a horrible master. If you can start gaining dominion over your mind through something like meditation, your impulse control improves, your calmness, your stress levels, all these things go down because you're starting to tell your mind, no, you can't think about that. I want you to focus on this. You can also do what I call what's called sensory meditation, which is where you can even do this while walking. You just walk and you pay attention to your senses. You pay attention to what you can see. Pay attention to what you can hear. You don't have thoughts about it, whether it's good or bad or doubtful or horrible. You just pay attention to it. You just sit there or you walk and you just pay attention to your senses. How's my body feeling right now? You can do a body scan, go from the top all the way down to the bottom. And if any thoughts come up saying, well, my stomach's really sore, so that's a problem, you release it. You practice releasing it. Your mind will try and give you these thoughts. Sometimes your mind can be like a stubborn teenager that doesn't want to do what you want it to do. But these practices help you gain control. You can also do things like journaling. This is where you sit there and you write out all the things that you're thinking about. You put it on paper. We think something like 60,000 thoughts a day, and they just run all the way through our head. But when you're journaling, you can sit there and you can practice. What am I thinking about? What's going on in my mind? Just get it all out. You develop conscious awareness that way. One of my favorite mindfulness practices is gratitude. That's where you take control of your mind and you get it to practice focusing on the good around you. Most of the time, your mind is just doing whatever it wants. And most of the time, it's finding the problems because it wants to survive. It needs to know where all the issues are. But when you're doing the practice of gratitude, you're sitting there just noticing all the good things, noticing everything that's good. There's a few different other ones. Like I love just going for just a nice walk and just noticing all the different things. also like, going to the beach and just sitting there, breathing in the different smells. There's lots of different ways that you can practice mindfulness, but we're going to jump into some journaling now to go into some of these ideas in a little bit more depth. So what I would love for you guys to do is just grab a pen and paper, and just at the top of that pen and paper, or you can open a new document on your device. If you're on your device and you don't have pen and paper, you can just open a notepad on your device. And I just want you to write as a heading for the note or the journal, Mindful Mondays, helpful mindfulness practices. Or you can just write mindfulness, whichever. And the date is the 27th of the 5th, 2024. I like to date them. So Mindful Mondays, mindfulness. Question number 1, and I want you to journal this and just have a think. And if for any of these questions you struggle, just take a deep breath, just relax, and just let it out. But number 1, what have you been thinking about a lot lately? What's been on your mind? And you can answer this by saying, lately, what's been on my mind a lot is. So you can answer this question starting at saying, lately, what's been on my mind a lot is. And just journal and see what comes up. Maybe you've been thinking about wanting to get fitter. Maybe you've been thinking about how hard it is with the cost of living right now. Anything. Just see what have you been thinking about a lot lately? And once you feel that you've written enough down, just give me a thumbs up emoji so I know to move on to the next question. If you have a look down the bottom, it should say somewhere reactions. Thanks, Jonathan. And once I get one more thumbs up, I'll move on to the next question. Thank you, Jerry. Perfect. Number 2, and if you want to leave some lines after question 1 to answer some more, go for it. I always like to come back and finish off and just add anything else that's on my mind. But number 2, what emotions have you been experiencing lately? And I want you to think about this and answer it by saying, the emotions I've been feeling lately are, and just write them down. Have you been feeling happy? Have you been feeling confused, joyful, stressed? What are the emotions that you've been feeling lately? And you can answer it by saying the emotions I've been feeling lately are. And again, if some of these are a little bit overwhelming, just take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just relax. You are safe. You're completely okay. And once you feel that you've got the emotions written down, just give me a thumbs up so that I know to move on to the next question. Thanks, Jerry. And once I get one more, I'll move on to the next one. Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks, Aaron. Question number 3. Take a moment and scan your body. noticing how it's feeling, and answer the question, what is your body telling you right now? Let's connect the mind, the spirit, and the body, and let's just see, what is your body telling you? And you can answer this by saying, the way my body feels right now is telling me, and then answer it. The way my body feels right now is telling me. If it's feeling anxious, maybe it's telling you to do more mindfulness practices. If it's feeling tired, maybe it's telling you to eat better foods or exercise more, have a better routine. Just scanning your body and just asking your body, what is it telling you? Awesome. Thanks, Jerry. And when we get one more thumbs up, we'll move on to the next question. All right, awesome. Question number 4. How would you like to feel at this point in your life moving forward? I want you to think about how you would like to feel right now moving forward. And I want you to answer this question by writing, I would like to feel more. And then just answer, what would you like to feel more of? Maybe you'd like to feel more inner peace. Maybe you'd like to feel more confidence. Maybe you'd like to feel more powerful, capable. Anything that comes to mind right now. How would you like to feel more often? And once you've answered that one, just give us a thumbs up so I know to move on to the next question. Thanks, Jonathan. And we'll move on to question 5 now. What thoughts about yourself could you focus on more that would help you accomplish this feeling? I want you to think of it this way. And I want you to think about one of the emotions that you wrote down for number 4. Look at the one that maybe you wrote down and you look at it and go, that's the one that I really want to feel. So maybe just have a look at them right now and just underline the one that resonates with you the most. And you can answer this question by saying, to feel, write down the emotion, to feel confident, helpful thoughts about myself are. So to feel, the emotion that you selected, helpful thoughts about myself are. Maybe to feel more confident, helpful thoughts are, I'm a really nice person. Maybe you also want to think, yeah, I add some value to society in various ways. I'm a good son. I'm a good parent. I'm a good friend. I have some skills that I'm developing that are really, really unique and really valuable. Whatever it is for you. And if this one is hard to answer, that is good. That means you're doing some good work. We're at the gym for our mind right now. So if it's hard, that means you're lifting some good weights. Thanks, Jerry. I'll give everyone else 30 seconds just to write a couple more things down. Maybe to feel confident, maybe you might write, yep, I've got some nice clothes. When I get dressed up, I look good. I have a lot of power or potential within me that I know I can tap into and I can bring out into the world more and more every week. Whatever it is. Beautiful. Now, I hope everyone enjoyed those journaling questions. Now, we are going to jump into a guided meditation / visualization. So I want everyone to just put your pen and paper down, get your device in a position where, it's not going to distract you or anything, but you can hear me clearly. And I want you to just find a nice, comfortable place where you can sit and relax. And if you need to, just move your body around, get rid of any energy that's in it. Oh, went to the gym before, my arms are a little bit sore. So it's a bit difficult, but just get nice and comfortable. Move your body around so that you can find yourself into a nice, comfortable position where you feel nice and relaxed. And I am going to share some music. Where I forgot it. So that we can do this meditation. So just finding yourself into a nice, relaxed position, getting nice and comfortable. Yourself to slowly but surely arrive into a place of stillness. For right now, I want you to keep your eyes open. Just sitting where you are, putting your hands on your lap, trying to sit up nice and straight, keeping your back nice and erect so you can be present and conscious for this meditation, and keeping your eyes open. I want you to look around your room and spend 5, maybe 10 seconds focusing in on what you can see and looking at its finer details. Look at the colors, notice the textures, the structure. Just spend the next minute looking around your room, focusing on one item or difference at a time for 5 or 10 seconds, just noticing things. And now I want you to let your gaze move straight ahead, letting go of any thoughts that you're having about items in your room, and slowly close your eyes. I want you to slowly take a deep breath in, and as you're breathing in, I want you to notice to everything that you can feel as you're breathing in and out. Noticing the air moving through your nose, noticing your stomach expand, noticing it release the air and shrink. Taking some really deep breaths and just noticing everything that you can feel. Slowly shifting your attention. Become aware right now of what you can taste in your mouth right now. Maybe it's food that you've had today. Maybe it's just the taste of your own saliva, but just really focus in on what you can taste right now. And again, shifting your attention slightly, I want you to start paying attention to what you can hear. Listening to the music or any sounds that you can hear around you. Just noticing what everything sounds like and the slight nuances of the sounds. Again, letting go of your focus on the sounds. And for this next part, I want you to shut down the connection to your senses as much as you can. Shutting down as much of your thinking as possible, just letting any thought that comes to you just slowly be released. And right now, we're going to practice focusing completely on the feeling of calmness. And I want you to right now give your mind the command that you are going to focus in on the feeling in your body and your experience of being calm. I want you to slowly but surely just allow your body to relax, letting it be in as calmful state as it possibly can. And I want you to just focus in on the feeling of being calm. Allowing it to soak through your mind, through your body. And I'm going to give you a few minutes here just to practice releasing any thoughts that come up, and just bringing your mind back to the presence on the word and the feeling calm. If you find yourself being caught up in any thoughts or distractions, just bringing your mind back to focus on the word calm and your body focused on the experience of feeling calm. Take a moment right now to just analyze. How are you feeling right now? Are you feeling calm? Is this easy? Is this difficult? Just becoming aware right now of how easy or hard this exercise has been. And imagine right now that you're able to talk to your mind. And right now you're saying to your mind, mind, my body, my soul, my whole essence wants to experience more calm. I want you to focus on being calm, being present, being relaxed. I love feeling calm. My body feels good. My soul feels good. And even you, mind, you feel good when you are calm. And I want you to just take a really deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out in your mind, just saying the word calm. Calm. Taking another deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, just feeling the feeling of calmness and saying the word calm. And one more time, one deep breath all the way in. As you breathe out, say the word in your mind again, calm. Right now, I want you to slowly take a moment, a snapshot, what this looks like, what this feels like, this feeling of calm, and bring it back with you into your body where you're sitting right now. Bring with you the gift of calmness into where you're sitting as you slowly come back into your body. You slowly start becoming aware of the music playing again. And you slowly, when you feel ready, start wiggling your fingers and toes, just noticing how that feels, the feeling of moving your fingers and toes. Move your shoulders if you need to, move your neck as you're slowly coming back into your body, just becoming aware of your senses again. Becoming aware of the temperature of the room. Becoming aware of anything that you can smell. And when you feel ready, you can slowly bring this calmness, this state of presence into the room where you are right now and open your eyes. Welcome back. Well done, everyone. Well done. Just taking a moment to just slowly just come back into the space, coming back into presence, listening to the sound of my voice. I want to thank you for coming along for Mindful Mondays tonight for our session on mindfulness practices. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you could, when you leave this session and you go back into Meetup, just give it an honest review. If you liked it, give it a good review. If you didn't, that's okay. You can leave some notes on what you would like to see improved. This was a different session. I felt very chilled and I wanted to just, yeah, be a bit more relaxed in this one and just see how that felt. Felt good to relax and just flow through it a little bit better or with a little bit more ease. Most of the time we do personal development topics as well, like overcoming fear, building confidence and stuff. So every week is different. So if you want to come along again, every week is different with the journaling, the topic, and I am open to suggestions. So if you want to let me know which one you would like to see a session on, please send me a message on either Meetup or Facebook or Instagram. I am David Keith Turner on all social medias. And if anything came up for you that you want to talk about in person, please just send me a message and we can organize to have a phone call or a Zoom call together to chat about it. I am a mindset coach and I do love working with like-minded people. So if you are in the market for a mindset coach and what we did here today was helpful, this is a little bit different to how I do my coaching. I generally work with ambitious optimists, so people who are trying to really go from having an average life to an exceptional life. And if that feels like that's you and you're ready to take your life to the next level on that side, please do let me know. I love having new clients and meeting new people. So either way, book a call with me if you want. But first, just message me. Just message me and let me know if you want to chat. Now, the way that these sessions work is I just end the recording now, and then I open it up to discussion. Anyone can say anything that they want and just share about their experience.